Hello people and welcome to another video. This one time I'm actually planning on taking a quiz. And if you're wondering, yes, it's a Harry Potter quiz. More specifically, a Harry Potter house quiz. Well, this one says the most accurate Harry Potter house quiz. I don't know if it's actually the most accurate one, but I think this is probably the one that might be very accurate in terms of personality and stuff like that. So let's see. Okay, let's go for this one. Yeah. As you know perfectly well, the allocation to a specific house depends on the Sorting Hat's decision. It has the extraordinary ability of legitimacy, thanks to which it is able to recognize the characteristics of a person and designate her house that will perfectly match her personality. Harry Potter House Quiz is based on this marvelous ability. Legitimacy. I don't know how I'm somehow pronouncing it wrong. I know I'm like the last one was right, but it's it's a very complicated word for some odd reasons. But yeah, let's move on. In order for the house to be chosen the best for your personality, you need to get carried away by your imagination. You have to imagine that you are just starting your first year at Hogwarts. In a moment, you will receive an answer to the question, what Harry Potter house are you? The Hogwarts house quiz is a one-of-a-kind, unconventional personality test that will perfectly place you in one of the 4 houses. The Harry Potter house quiz is significantly different from any other quiz you can find. According to many magicians, this quiz is much more thorough and charming than the one in Pottermore. So yeah, and then you all know there are 4 houses that, we'll go over the house, what they stand for. So Gryffindor. The name Gryffindor comes with the name of Godric Gryffindor, one of the founders of the school. The students of this house are often referred as Gryffindors. Gryffindor is known to compete with another house, Slytherin. Many important features characterize the pupils of this house. To become a member of Gryffindor, you need to be brave, determined, bold, and devoted. There are Albus Dumbledore, Rubeus Hagrid, Minerva McGonagall, and Arthur Weasley among the famous Gryffindors. Then we have Slytherin. As mentioned above, Slytherin is a house that has always been in competition with Gryffindor. The house is named after Salazar Slytherin, one of the founders of this school of witchcraft and wizardry. Slytherin is primarily associated with a house where we find clever, cunning, and goal-driven students. Naturally, there are exceptions, as not all students are characterized by these features. Slytherin students are generally considered to be mean. Which, yeah, if people are gonna suspect I'm a Slytherin, then you're sorely mistaken. However, this is just a stereotype. Famous members of Slytherin, among others, include Tom Riddle, Severus Snape, Lucius Malfoy, and Merlin. I don't remember who Merlin was again in the Harry Potter franchise. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Okay. Now, next one is Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw is a house is a house founded by Rowena Ravenclaw, one of the 4 legendary founders of Hogwarts. Rowena has most of all wisdom, quick-witted, and intelligence. Yeah, I turned down the lights just for, just so you can see me a bit better, It's also like during nighttime, yeah. Well, not really nighttime, but getting close, so yeah. But yeah, let's move on. And that is what Ravenclaw students are, as a rule. Ravenclaw is the house of science, wisdom, and intellect. 2 of the things that actually kind of represent me, but not really as well, because even though I have a lot of wisdom and intelligence, I still have flaws within those, more flaws than, some of the things that, for example, Gryffindor has. Like, I would consider myself bold, determined, and brave, and possibly devoted as well, but I'm not 100% sure with the determined and they're very similar words, actually, now that I think about it, but yeah. And then we have many qualities that require a strong character, such as individualism, openness, and originally are valued here. Originality are valued here. The Ravenclaw students hardly had any enemies from other houses. Their attitude was rather friendly. Famous members of Ravenclaw, among others, include Sybil Trelawney. I hope I'm saying it right. Phileas Flitwick and Gilderoy Lockhart. And then the last, Hufflepuff. Last but not least, the fair Hufflepuff. The house was founded by Helga Hufflepuff, who was characterized by a friendly attitude toward everyone. Hufflepuff members had to have exactly the same qualities as the founder: friendly attitude. They should be nice and cheerful. Additionally, they should also be hardworking, fair, tolerant, honest, and calm. Not many people know, but Hufflepuff students should also be creative. The house was characterized above all by a pleasant attitude, friendship, and mutual help. Some of these things I actually can, take. Like okay, friendship. I'm probably not the most friendliest person. I can I can admit that, but at least helping people is one of the things that I do. Some of the features actually do like I do take a little bit of everything except for Slytherin. Slytherin is like the one thing that I think, like, I'm not even cunning, to be honest. Well, I could be, but I'm not gonna be because, I'm not that type of a guy. But yeah, famous members of Hufflepuff, among others, include Theseus Scamander, Newton Scamander, or Newt Scamander if you want to go more specifically, because this character is actually from Fantastic Beasts. Or Amos Diggory. So yeah, these are the houses. So yeah, let's take the quiz. I don't think they're gonna be that hard, to be honest. So yeah, this is just to determine which house, which will also describe the personality, if I'm right. So let's see, which word describes you best? Friendly? Not really. I wouldn't count myself friendly because, I have flaws in there. At least I try to help people, trying to be friendly, But it's always like, but it's mostly when people try to, go up against me or something like that, which happens a lot, actually. Loyal? I'm fairly loyal, to be honest. I'm this loyal person that, I care a lot and I want to help them. I'm very caring. I'm very, like, I want to help people, and that's how I do, Being loyal is something, something that not that many people are, unfortunately. So yeah. But what else does loyalty actually stand for in terms of what, like, yeah, just being there for the person as well, like, in a way, like, either physically or, either like in person or, through just, speech in general. Obliging, like obligation. Not really, actually. Don't think that would be the most. And then we have hardworking. When I get into it, yes, but normally it's like, if anything that describes me the best, or it would be loyalty, because that's something that is just a part of me. Which Hogwarts teacher do you like best? Okay, Severus Snape. I think, okay, he's a really neat character, not gonna lie. I love the concept for that character, and I love like how he handles things. But it's probably not the most preferred one I would go with, to be honest. And then we have Hagrid, or Rubius Hagrid, who I would consider my favorite character, because he's kind of like this he's basically sort of like a father figure in a way, which I kind of like. I like that character a lot, and not many people can say that about a specific character normally. But I find Hagrid being like this father figure, more or less, not just to Harry Potter, but to most of the students, which is actually kind of which I think is really neat. We have Minerva McGonagall. I don't know how I'm just mispronouncing names. Okay. Okay. I'm honestly not sure about her because, she has, she does have her moments, not gonna lie. She does have great moments, but I don't know, whether I would prefer that character or prefer her as a cheat teacher or not. Severus Snape, great teacher, to be honest. Hagrid would also be a really good teacher, and that's probably the one that I would prefer the most, or like the most. Then we have the one and only Albus Dumbledore. And remember, there was Dumbledore, I just forgot the first name. Albus Dumbledore. To be honest, would be a really cool really cool teacher, not gonna lie. Probably the second best. If I would rate them, I would rate Hagrid first, Albus Dumbledore second, Snape in the third, and then Minerva on fourth. So yeah, Rubeus Hagrid. Which spell do you like best? Akio, I don't remember what that one was. Allahumora was again. Oh yeah, that was the wind spell, I believe, or whatever it was, or the reveal spell or something. Expecto Patronum, the spell that is very much used against what were they called again? These wraiths, creatures, Lumos, the light spell, which is really cool, not gonna lie. Expelliarmus, the typical spell, I believe. Wingardium Leviosa, or Wingardium Leviosa. Really cool spell, not gonna lie. We have Ridiculous, which is the if I remember correctly, yeah, that's the one which is very wait, that's the one where it's less makes the characters look ridiculous or something like that. And then we have Obliviate, which I believe is the instant kill spell. I don't remember. Or was it something else? I don't remember. But yeah, Expecto Patronum is probably my favorite because that one is the one which kind of represents the animal of your type. So yeah, that's definitely a spell that would be my personal favorite. What's your element? Okay, fire, not really, because fire isn't really my thing under normal circumstances. Earth, not really, although it would be something that I would be connected to, but I don't think it would be the most likely. Air, probably more likely than earth, but honestly I think it would be water because because it kind of is in theme with me. I'm basically the guy that goes with the flow, as they say. Get it? Because it's water. I go with the flow. I improvise, go with the flow. Yes. Then we have, what kind of books do you like to read? Well, I don't read that much, but if there's any book that I would read, it's adventure, because I love adventure type books. Sure, science fiction is cool, not gonna lie. Thriller, yeah. And in some ways, yeah. Historical, that's 50-50 on my end. The adventure one is the ones that actually kind of draw me more into. For some odd reasons, I don't know why. It's just so appealing. Which character from Harry Potter would you like to be friends with? Okay, we have first one, Hermione. Not gonna lie, would be a cool friend, to be honest. But not so sure if I would prefer. Ron, not really, to be honest, because just the character, you know. At least in the later movies, he becomes way more like I don't know the word, but I wouldn't like less preferred character. Let's just go with that. Then we have Hagrid. Not gonna lie, would be a really cool character. Probably like the second best character of these four. But in my opinion, the friend I would go with would be Neville, because he's basically the guy that stands up for his friends. More or less, he's like that type of a guy, which I would literally be that person. Choose a pet. Well, owl? Okay, cool. Rat? Or mouse? Rat, yeah. Okay, that's okay. A frog? Cool pet, not gonna lie, but I would go with cat of all these four, honestly. Not gonna lie, the other three is cool, but I would go with, the typical cat. Choose your favorite Hogwarts school subject. Herbology, cool subject, not gonna lie, but probably not something that I would go too much into. Alchemy, probably, not gonna lie. History of magic, I mean, sure. But defense against the dark arts is probably the main one that I would, that's the coolest one, and it's definitely my favorite. if I was in it. What's your greatest asset? So flair, I don't know what that word means. Then we have loyalty again, but I kind of already put that in for the first, but to be honest, we have also intelligence, which is sort of true, but at the same time, something that is very much flaw in my end. So courage is the one thing that actually, connects to me a lot. And because a person that makes videos, or, without any fear at all, or goes in a singing competition at age of 16 or something like that, is something to be proud of, and that's courageous. And I, at least Most people would think of it that way. Not many people can stand in front of a stage that young and just do what they love. To be honest, like, I've known plenty of people who were afraid of going up the stage and do what they love. I was one of those people that, like, I'm gonna do it and I'm doing it. And that's something that I'm really proud of, and I don't regret that moment. Now, let's see. Who do you think should become Hogwarts headmaster after Dumbledore? To be honest, okay, Severus Snape, not really. Like, I feel like even though he would, like, he's probably the most likely to be, I think the more fitting would be Minerva, because besides being strict, she's actually loyal to her students in more or less ways. So, you know, being protective and all that. Remus Lupin, not sure. Like, his character concept is very, very, like, complex in a way. Not gonna lie, would be a cool headmaster, but I don't know. Aberforth Dumbledore, I'm gonna say hard pass on that one, because I feel like, because he kind of was that person that, like, didn't like the idea of or, you know, didn't actually, how do you say, didn't really agree with any, like, too much with Albus Dumbledore. So yeah, so Minerva is definitely the one that I think should be, you know. Which of the following foods do you like the most? Chocolate frog, which honestly sounds amazing. Even though it's alive, I would go with it. Every flavor beans. Sorry, but I don't eat beans, so yeah, because I just can't. Okay, technically I can't eat beans because I throw up but, like, there are certain things that I'll just throw up for some odd reasons. Cockroach cluster. I don't even eat cockroaches, and I don't want to know what it tastes like. And then we have sugar quills with edible ink, which makes me judge this Ed's answer, or makes me concerned of this. Because edible ink, sure, edible ink, but still, ink? Is ink edible? What? Oh, since when was ink edible? What? Okay, never mind. Chocolate frog is the obvious choice for me. What's your Patronus? Stag? Not really. Dog? Most like, probably, yeah. Horse? No. Fox? Definitely not. So dog is, like, the most, like, that kind of connects with me a lot. Because of loyalty, you know? Protecting your friends, or just protect anyone in general, any person. I'm just that isn't, of course, guilty. What is the most important in your life? Family, friends, love, or money? Family and friends, yes, both of these, but love kind of connects these two along with other people that, like the community and stuff like that. So love is the most important thing. Money is just like, fuck this shit. you know I okay, sorry for this word, but I just had to just throw the money. I'm just gonna throw the money out of the window because I don't care about money too much. I mean, sure, you need money to survive and all that, but I don't care too much about money. And if I need something that requires money, I'll just try to save up money for that. And that's basically how I work. What are you most afraid of? Abandonment? Not really, to be honest, because like, okay, when I was kid, yes, because I just had the issues with people in general. Not that I was trying to be annoying or anything like that, or trying to, well, maybe not annoying, but trying to insult anyone, or trying to be, aggressive to anyone. But it was more like the other way around, really. Like, it was more done to me than I did to them. Loneliness? Yeah, no, not really. Loneliness wasn't really, like, abandonment and loneliness are pretty similar. Just loneliness is, being alone, which I'm not actually afraid of because I've mostly been alone, to be honest. Heights? 100%. I can't say that I'm afraid of heights. Even from climbing up mountains, I'm still afraid of heights. And then last one is just nothing. You're not afraid of anything. Which heights is my of these four, it's my most feared thing. Now we have a Quidditch match in progress. Where are you? On the pitch, which means just on the field, throwing and stuff. We have on the grass with broken arm. Yeah, definitely not me. I'm not saying that I'm not fragile or anything, but I'm probably not that guy, because I'm very durable for some odd reasons. Like, I'm durable yet fragile, or nimble yet fragile. In a way, I think that's how you would term it. In the stands, which I believe is like the towers, I think. And then we have on the bench, which is just the sitting area. So like these is probably like, sure, on the bench, cool. But nah, in the stands, again, On the grass with a broken arm, definitely not. On the pitch, yes, because I'm the guy that goes face first into anything. Like literally, I literally like the one time we were jumping through. Like me and some of my classmates when we were younger, we're jumping through a sort of like a not really a spider web, but it was like a rope that was tied together so it looked like a spider web, and with snow. And here's what I did. We were supposed to like jump through the like one of the holes. I jumped through the hole and landed with my face first into the snow. It was so amazing. I'm not even joking. It was so amazing. I've never felt so much so much thrill from jumping with my face first into the snow. It's actually hilarious. Also, fun fact: people were like the classmates and all that. Like they were like, "Are you okay?" And it's like, "Yes, that was awesome." And just like, yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, on the pitch. Also because I also play Dungeons and Dragons, which is basically a tabletop role-playing game. And most of my characters that I play as are just basic frontliner or go straight into battle, or at least I play them that way. That's just how I work for some odd reasons. But I make sure to not add too much of me into them, because that's gonna complicate things. But yeah, let's see our house. You're in Gryffindor. Yes. As you can see, I'm a Gryffindor person. So yeah, those who were wondering if I was a Ravenclaw, either Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff, you're literally wrong. You're literally wrong. Gryffindor is your house. Your main character traits are, above all, courage, nobility, justice, and honesty. And yes, honesty. That is something that not many people have. Honesty is like one of my main character traits in general. So yeah, and with courage, nobility, and justice. And this I actually do agree with, because nobility, I believe, is if I remember correctly, you stand for something. You stand tall, and you don't go down that easily, or something like that. Courage is the will to do something, the will to go on ahead and say what's on their mind, or anything like that. And then we have justice, which is also one of my main character traits. Based on this, and which I do agree with, is justice, because when it comes towards people who either are trying to, frame me or anything like that, this will literally pop up in my system and I'm just gonna say no. I didn't do that. You're wrong. You're literally wrong. So yeah. And then we have Gryffindor pupils are characterized by courage, chivalry, and determination, boldness, as well as the ability to stay cool in difficult situations. Literally describes me. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, more or less. So if you like this video, like to see me do more quizzes like this, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to support me even further, I have a Patreon page, and I will link it down in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.